Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. So, we're finally ready to actually finish the game. That's the wrong button. There we go. Okay, so, we have no more side quests, for now. We have two main quests. We'll save Blood and Wine until after we finish the game. But I'm going to start labeling it different for that too. So it'll be like, let's play The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine Part 1. Because this is already over 100 videos. Because I said it was going to take probably over 100 videos. So, we have to go get Uma. Oh, so we still need to get the Wolf Skull, which I mentioned. Like it says level 14, but by the time you get there, you could probably make the master armor of it. Yeah, master crafted. But even says like 14, but yeah, it also says like level 19. So technically, by the time the game wants you to actually go there, if you're rushing, you could already probably make the enhanced version.
So, what's it to be? Gonna tell us where you're going?
So you don't do it on money, right? And not exactly.
When the Baron lost it, blood rushed to it.
Well, so long as I don't go on a buying spree on herbs or
Right,
crafting
give me the
materials, I
toy.
should be fine.
Tails would clean the shit out of the
Until I run into some more merchants that I can grant.
And this be the Witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
One thing I can do, however, while I'm here, is when I start losing my voice. That's not good.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Okay, then. So, we can make her Viper kill, I think. Might be a bit low on that, though. I'll probably end up putting this here in the storage. But I want to make it just because I can. If it's gonna require most of that, isn't it? Problem is, most things require that kill Draconid lever. I was like, can I make more of it? I can. if we're gonna need more of that. Let's see, Viper trousers. And I think I'm good. I could always make more of these, but don't really need to. And since we're here.
Up
Might
for a
as
few
well.
rounds of Gwen.
Oh yeah, we have. Man, might as well permanent all the decks. It's only a sets though. It's not that great of a card. But I guess he does have that +1 to all over cards in the row. Which isn't terrible. Boop.
'Twas innocent as a bunch of lilies. But a bloody
You can try to win them all, but you won't. I'll tell you.
I was gonna say, why can't I carry all this? I just about can. So, 5 for Gil. It's not bad. I mean, it's not bad. Medium armor. I don't usually wear medium armor. But yeah, it's not terrible.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
wild hunt take them all.
Oh, you.
Geralt!
And she has nothing else to
Thanks,
say.
Gritka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Yes, you're helping.
Watch it.
You swing your sword around in the middle of the hall. You're totally helping. What? I was gonna say, when did I get that? I don't even know. Okay, so we're gonna put this stuff up for now. I have plans for it later on. Anyway. So I want the Uma.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma. Gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is, he ain't here.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. You can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Geralt's done messing around. I mean,
Night too.
if you think about it, he's been all over the frickin' place. Velen, Novigrad, Skarica. Geralt started this shit. He just wants this all to be done. He just wants Ciri back.
Yeah.
But it's you I'm supposed to talk to.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher games?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now. Okay, little guy. This here's Roach.
I forgot about that. Well,
She'll take us to Kaer Morhen.
there still.
Well, come on. What the? Quit playing around. Let's go.
And then we were on our way.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
I
Fine.
could outrun
Lead the way.
all of you, so. But fine. We'll play your game. And there's only, what, 5 of you? Not even that properly armored. I miss King Protest.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
No, I tried to bow.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
Might as well.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Yeah, but for like over 100 episodes I kept busy. Anyway.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
So be it.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
If I remember right, in the books, I believe he wanted to bed his own daughter to preserve that magical elder blood. Yeah. I don't think that's as relevant in the game, if I remember right. I know, what's his face? General guy wants to be with her because he'll, you know, power, emperor, all that. And then there was the Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt want her for several reasons. A, that blood. B, her abilities. It's like a lot of people want her because, well, she's a MacGuffin. But anyway.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt?
Maybe.
We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen.
That's where I was going
and
in the
Geralt,
first place.
Forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
That's where we're heading
Take
in
care
the
of
first
yourself.
place.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Yeah, because, you know, where else are we going to take him? some Overwitcher fortress. Not sure we even know where Overwitcher fortresses are.
Oh there, Roach. All right.
And there you go.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
So around this area is an open map. It's not really as big as, well, the majority of maps, but we still have explorations to do here and everything.
Well, look who the wind blew in. Been away quite a while.
I've had Esmil.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
That was a good bed.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
There you go.
Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
So
where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
And Yen?
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Not with the decisions, huh? Roach, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's been happening, Fast Mail?
Can we talk? How can I help you?
Well, there you go.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
Okay.
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs?
You don't say?
Mm-hmm. So do I.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Well, that was fun.
So long.
So, we have numerous quests to do. We have to go see Yennefer. We have to go see Lambert. Which, by the way, if you didn't have your Gwent thing done, that would be a time to actually talk to him. We also need to find Esco. And then there's all this other stuff. I mean, there was the Wolf Skull Guild to find, and a question mark or two. So it begins in earnest. Time to actually go do things again. Ah yes. So here's the fun thing. We're basically at that point where we have practically everything we really want from the skill trees. I mean, there are some good things in the green skill trees, it's just I don't really care for most of them. I mean, I hardly ever use bombs. Hardly ever really use my decoction. Hardly ever use my decoctions. Or my potions. Now here's the one that might be useful, the oil preparation one. Because remember, I do have auto oils. I'm not sure which one I would actually prefer. And that's not bad. That's also not bad. Oh no, it doesn't really matter, the thing reapplies anyway, so. Yeah, so I was working on this, wasn't I? So here's what annoys me. We need to put more points into things. Because, I mean, we could go, you know. What I want to do is get down here to Quinn intensity, even though I don't really use Quinn. Well, I do use it quite a bit. I mean, auto replies. Maybe Quinn discharge. Exploding shield's not bad either. Active shield, I don't really care for active shield because I'd have to basically hold it down, and I can't really be doing that when I'm trying to do other things. So 9 points. We need 18, so we need 9 more. That'll get me 8. Probably won't actually use this, but might as well get started on that. Okay, so basically what I want to do now is, well, I could head over Time to actually do some stuff. Find the warp Skullgale, explore, all that fun stuff. No, I'm not hunting a forktail yet. And I have to reselect things. What I dislike about Calmore is it's all very mountainous. And you know how much I hate mountains. Especially after like Dragon Age Inquisition where it was like, oh. That was just tedious moments with mountains. At least horses and stuff know how to go up mountains. I mean Skyrim this shit. There's a dead deal there for some reason. How am I getting uphill? Looks like I have to basically get up hill, then go over hill. Gotcha, I have to figure that out somehow. Oh, whoa. Now this one hill. Now here's something I don't understand. We have these why do we have berserker bears? Hill. Don't think it's really ever explained. It's just, well, there's berserker bears uphill for some reason.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Man, people apparently don't know how to repair stuff, like... Well, if you think about it, there isn't that many witches up here to actually, you know, fix it up and all that. Could take it, but I don't really want it. Understanding Falker's armor has allowed me to devise new alloys to increase the magic conductivity of the second crystal. This might be the breakthrough I need to in my work on the teleport. When I try enough to calibrate the portal that's in the cave near the tower space, I need now only charge the crystal with solar energy, for which purpose I had placed it in the outer wall of the tower near the scaffolding. My energy may be forced entirely charged. Eventually I will work on the diagram to allow us to replicate this armor and equip the entire score of the warp with it. The fair on the Witcher's fencing instructors taking credit for this fine prior's I, who using local deduction and only slight dull up of magic assistance uncovered the chamber where Elgar must have once resided. The space was hidden behind a primitive illusion. One need merely look carefully to see through it. Found notes which indicate Elgar had worked out diagrams for improvements to its equipment, which he then hid for safekeeping in various locations around the world. Careful study of his notes allowed me to write instructions on how to find these upgrades. Which the old watchtower gave this research ensured as soon as he finished preparing silver sword diagram, he was able to gather all the upgrade diagrams. Then as finished steel sword diagram, we begin Fortune Blade's base start. I hope we distribute them to the poor lads he trained, if they at least deserve proper equipment after going through the horror he caused training. By God, I think I see fire on the horizon coming from the old watchtower stands. Of course I hear some kind of commotion outside my tower. Way down it's blocked. What's going on?
Might want to look around some.
So, you know, don't know how far back these notes are, but you know, it's screwed. Take these frickin' swords and just throw them in the storage eventually. All make mistakes, for to err is human. The key is to learn from one's mistakes. If something breaks, it must be fixed. So for this tower, because we're not fixing it, and for mistakes harms enough, the injured party must be compensated for his nerves and lost time. Thus the power tries and asks for forgiveness. Evil is not what we do. Yeah. It's like, seriously, how long have we been in Kelmore? And we don't really fix up the place. I mean, some of the walls are broken. We basically just stay there. We don't fix it up or anything. It's like, seriously, we're lazy for Witchers. Because, you know, we're out exploring, killing monsters, not actually taking time to fix this stuff. I mean, according to those notes, this place has been like this for years. Apparently no one wanted to come out here and fix it, so... Okay, so the problem here is we haven't got a single diagram here yet. But we did remember reading about that crystal thing. So here would be what? I don't see a crystal here. Place it on the outer wall. Oh.
A portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around. A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Yeah.
Teleport's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
Yeah, I don't really want to jump into that. I might come out in bits and pieces. Now, where is the power cell? Because I'm pretty sure I went around here already. I think I can see a question mark here somewhere, but can't tell if it's that or what if I go down here a bit? I don't think it has to be. I'm just having a moment where I can't remember where it is. It's like I know it should be here somewhere, yet I can't see it. Here somewhere. Where is it? Get back and climb up the ladder. Why is it out there? Oh yeah, because it had to be out there to charge the solar. Okay, never mind.
Right, now to activate it. Works. Who would have thunk?
Wait. Actually, no, where am I? Oh, nice. So, there's armor anyway. Would like to read the note again. Can't move, spine broken, liver pressed, spleen pierced. You jumping into water is extremely risky if I want crystal powering it. Still better than certain death at the hands of enraged peasants. While broken to tower, cover past the second crystal edge of fleet, grab diagrams for school before going, hoping Farron would jump save them, if not me. Perhaps he could still. We'll jump through the portal, retrieve his diagrams, rescue me at force hope, but time is very short. Still bothers me though that the Wraith looks female, even though that was probably a male Witcher. Why would the witch... let's not question it. It just caused my mind to hurt a bit. Okay, now we have to go back. Yeah, technically I could have jumped off there and maybe landed downhill, but... oh well. So now we have to get back up there again. Go the other path. Spent entirely too long on that one frickin' tower. I was gonna say, it shouldn't take too long to get all this Calmore and stuff out of the way, but I spent entirely too long on that one tower. Yeah. It's pretty uphill. It's just there's a lot of stuff here that for some reason we don't bother with.
We trained here as boys. Before the trial of the ground.
We trained here as boys. But why are there ghosts? Why are there ghosts? There's me one ghost.
Wraiths. Something must have bound them to this place.
Like there's just a lot of stuff that
Medallion's hopping, but I can't see a thing. Maybe the lamp will reveal more.
Oh, goody. Yeah, the lamp. See if I can find the plaything. Boop.
A Witcher usually fights with a sword, silver or steel. But he must know how to use all weapons. Battle axes, picks, slingshots. Archery training today. Missed the target. You owe me 50 push-ups. Hit it. You owe me 20. Now move!
Yeah. Kilmorhan bothers me because, like, you go there in Witcher 1, it's not bad. I mean, well, technically it is bad because you have that whole fight with the professor and all that other bullshit. but you never really explore too much outside. I think there was basically one DLC for The Witcher 1 that made you explore, like, maybe over here a bit. Maybe? Something like that, I think. But yeah, you don't really explore over here. So there's all the stuff just over here that penalty notes and armor and all this that basically no one bothered to get. But, like, seriously. The frickin' wolf skull armor diagrams just lying about and no one ever bothered to go look. It's like, what were you guys doing? I mean, Geralt's been back there several times. Vesmir's lives here half the time. And yet, nope, no one bothered with this shit. It just bothers me. Hey look, there's some stuff. Great. Of course, Gear's fantastic. I knew it at once. As soon as I found it right away, I said, every new witch we train should be given such equipment. That is, if we are serious about making monsters out of the spread of prissy schoolboys. How many times must I ask our honorable resident mage to devote some of his precious time to actual work? Resident like that is useful as a boy on the bottom. At least his assistant ensured knows a thing or two about metallurgy. The two of them have finally gotten down to work. The zero sword diagram is now ready, and assuming they didn't foul anything up, tomorrow forge the first blade. I'll go to Churd's workshop in the old watchtower after today's train and see if he's finished the silver sword diagram as promised. Then I'll go to her Amos's tower. You should have finished that armor diagram by now. So basically, need to find Churd's workshop. I heard a signal horn in the distance a second ago, which must get into my head. No one's fool enough to attack or keep 4 witchers. You say that, but yet they did. And you died. How does that make you feel? You frickin' died. You're a witcher, for F's sakes. I guess it was just for the loot. There's also all those rats. We should probably do something about all those rats. That makes me feel better.
What's that supposed to be? Swaying side to side like a reed in the wind? Head up! Guard up! Faster! Faster!
So actually they used to train witches, well.
You walked away from practice without my permission. You know that? Do not stop. Bleeding is no excuse. Now take off that bandage and get back to your training. You'll see to your wound when I say you're done. Is that a sword or an egg beater? Strike from the wrist, not your elbow. Again.
Oh, it'd help if you're actually holding the sword. I like how I actually...
Bastion's haunted by the ghost of a boy who trained here and died here. Need to bury his remains. Maybe he'll leave then.
I like how I actually bumped into the ghost and upset his sequences. Well, I have to figure out where his body is now, won't I? Oh, now I have to use Witcher senses. Witcher senses. Maybe he's over it now.
Must be his ghost that haunts the bastion.
Something's
Maybe I'll leave
happening.
if I bury his
You're
bones.
to hide. Wait till I come back. Yes, I know you've trained with swords. You're still shit with them. I want you behind those rocks and keep your mouths shut.
Pitchfork. No massacre's complete without one.
So here's the thing, remember how he said it's a boy? Look at... comparing the size of that ghost to the skeleton. Doesn't add up now, does it? And that skeleton is bigger than the ghost, so it doesn't add up. Unless he stayed there for quite a while. Oh, and now there's more ghosts. Wonderful. Of course there are.
What now, you piece of... Shit.
Oh, we're so stuck in combat, even though the... Okay, came in. There we go.
Take care, kid.
Yay, we did it. Wait, did he even
Wraiths.
have...
They'll try to stop me.
I was like, did it even have... Did the boy even have swords? So... Where did we get those other swords at? I get that we buried them with the swords, but I don't remember seeing swords up there with the body. I'm questioning things. Yeah, fine, Lambert. Oh, those both go up now. Interesting. Yeah, while I'm at it. Well, there it is. Like, I don't want to say the quality goes downhill a bit, but... Wait, if I remember right, I believe the Witcher School Guild was, what, a DLC? Not the Witcher School Guild. The Wolf School Guild. Let me check on that. One thing that also bothers me though is I have to actually be careful around here. Because it's very easy to fall off and die, because there are parts on this map where you can just basically accidentally fall off into not on the map. And even if we do have the whole take no damage from falling thing, you still will die because you exited the map boundary.
Not good.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's actually DLC. Interesting. So basically, you didn't even have to worry about this shit when you first came here. I think you still had basically, those two crash marks that you could go to, but otherwise, you didn't have to worry about any of that shit.
A wolf head? I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress.
You say that, but yet there's gonna be loot here and that you never got for some bloody reason.
The place where monster slayers were created. Now infested with monsters, mutations were carried out here with irony. Nice acoustics. Its screams must have carried far.
So we know this place, but apparently we've never actually been here. I guess that makes sense why we don't have. I'm still gonna go. I mean, it's the whole thing, well, which are supposed to utilize their surroundings, right? Well, it would help if you actually knew what was around you and not just spend your entire time in the frickin' keep and not actually explore the mountains and... It's getting into me again. Oh yeah, this thing.
Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert. Except even sadder. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Yeah, that's just all the stuff in here that I haven't bothered with for how many years. Like, look, there's a bot. One thing that bothers me though is there's numerous orans and crowns and offers and florins. Like, why are though all this money just lying around here?
The lab, where they brewed the potions. Poisons, more like.
And let's see here. Barter of Hagen's 4th, age 9, died after administering witchgrass. Heart failure. Diedrich of Ganner. Bull, age 10, survived the trial, died shortly afterwards. Multiple organ failure. Jaffa of Bangleen, age 8, survived the trial, but damage to the brain was too extensive. Had to be euthanized. Elliot of Rofengard, age 10, died after administering speargrass, cerebral hemorrhage. Conrad of Rinbury, age 9, survived. Kavalansking may begin training next month. I don't know, for some reason the name seemed almost familiar.
Some contraption. Broken.
I'd say probably something to hold them in place. Think. Why is there I'm pretty sure some of these books probably were I'm pretty sure that book isn't even that old as half the stuff in hell. So why is it hell? There's RNG loot that's... I need to stop questioning it. Why is there so many copies of that book, too?
No idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better.
But looks like some sort of thing to either minister or torture.
A vat for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us.
Here's the thing, most witchers don't survive the dry or the grasses.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Like when we were training Ciri, we basically sent her through practically all the Witcher training except for that, because most people don't survive that shit. It's just...
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years. That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Here's the thing. If you didn't have Superior Swallow by now, you can get that. I'm pretty sure we already have Superior Swallow, so yeah. However...
Prepared the herbs here. Corn lily, nightshade, wolfsbane, nature's finest.
Yep, make some powerful poison now. However, we've still missed the entire reason why we're here. We're here to give some trousers, apparently, and we haven't found them. Okay, you can stop tracking everything. Like, I was pretty sure it'd be like this chest. I thought I'd lose that one. And it was just money before. Oh well. Probably gonna have to end the video soon. God, there's still harpies everywhere. So in the next video we're going to work our way uphill. Won't that be fun? That's for next time. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all. Have a nice day.